Hey guys, in today's tutorial I'll be taking you through a sun analysis and shadow studies in 3ds Max using V-Ray. This is just the context of Swinburne University that I modeled up, and we want to begin by going to the Create bar and go into Lights and go to Daylight Systems. You can also access this tool in the Create and go into Systems, clicking on Daylight, and so we'll drag this in. So at the moment, this is the sun's positioning. You don't actually have to have this over the buildings. But essentially, this just acts as the sun and will disperse all over the buildings. So from here, this sun path, what you can do is actually get a certain location and change the date and time. That way, it's casting in the sun's positioning and also will include the shadows. So what we're going to do is go into Get Location. We're going to choose Australia, Melbourne, and we're going to create maybe 5 instances. Um, we're going to change this to probably winter, so yes, 6. Yeah, we'll leave it on 6. Cool. Maybe before this, ooh, what we want to do is go into the Modifier tab, and at the moment you'd probably have Skylight ticked on active. You want to untick that and change the standard choosing the V-Ray Sun. We'll click on yes. Yes for that. And to actually see this, you want to go click on Standard and use the V-Ray Viewport Ipr. And what this does is gives us kind of like a live update of the render imaging in the viewport. That way, whatever you change, you'd see the effect on it as well. Cool. So click on this. Cool. At the moment, it might look a bit intense, so we might change this intensifier to 0.5. Bring it down. Here, if it's too bright, you can also adjust it from here. So what we want to do is go into this tab and we'll change this time. We'll probably go increments of 2 hours. So we'll start at 8. Alright, so you want to clone it, select the object and clone. And we'll go copy to make it its own unique. From here, we'll go 8, 10. Select clone, copy, change it to 12. Select clone, copy, change it to 2. Select clone and copy. We'll change it to 4 p.m. And as you can see right now, you can see the effect of the sun's path during winter over 8 to 4 p.m. and also the shadows that it's casted. So if we wanted to take this a step further and use it in terms of analysis, we can use the sun and shadow analysis to assist us in maybe wanted to enhance the user's experience in certain building, because it's the shadows. We find that the shadows are blocking out too much sun in certain areas, and we wanted maybe more solar access. We'll probably use this building for example. Um, so what we can do is go back. Actually just going to turn off V-Ray at the moment and work in a normal shade. So we've got create, go back to, maybe we want to create a box. Turning on snap. Make it the same height. And select this and hide that for now. So if we wanted to change this in a certain way, maybe slicing off the edge to see the effect it would have, to maybe get more solar access in certain position, uh, maybe I'll do a pyramid. Snap it onto that. Oh, start that again. Pyramid. Snap it onto that. Might rotate this. Ooh. Rotate the Y and go 180. Move it. Bottom of that. Oop. Don't know what's happened. Move the bottom of. Oh, it's locking onto the topology. Freeze that. Move this up here. Say we wanted to maybe cut off that. Go to the modifier, maybe change the depth so it's only cutting off. Maybe the width, increase it. Cool. So maybe we'll boolean this. So if you select on the box and go into compound objects, boolean. If you scroll down, we want to subtract. You go add operands. You click on the pyramid. You take it off. So if we turn back on V-Ray, make that bigger. So we can see that maybe this isn't the best option and we want to keep changing it as the shadow is actually still casting on this building. We can actually change and wanted to change it more. I'm going to change this back to the standard viewport. So what you want to do is actually go back to the create panel and go to standard primitives, select the object, go to the modify, and when I go to edit poly, actually edit mesh, click on vertex. Maybe you want to bring it up. Oh, it's not doing it. Oh, it's because I got snap on. You want to turn that off. Oh, and bring that down. Make the building a bit more triangle. Maybe bring this down. Bring these back up. Let's see how that goes. And now we can see that the solar axis has increased maybe the user experience on this building as the sun can actually get into it now. Yeah, and that's just a quick example of how to use a sun analysis and to increase your maybe iterations on shadow studies through V-Ray. Thank you.